So last time, uh, Zordon brought you to the command center, informing you that he had a way to locate the missing people of Angel Grove, the missing team of original Rangers, and even Rita's henchman Goldar. All you needed to do was go to Emigrant Tech, acquire a special device called the Good Listener, and use it to help triangulate the signal source of the mechanomantic energy wave that hit just a few weeks ago. You managed to go and talk to the scientist in charge of the development and creation of the device, enlisted his aid in loaning it to you, and you have since managed to track the first 2 of 5 triangulation sources. The rooftop of the original Red Ranger Jason's apartment, and the municipal garden where we pick up from now. You are currently morphed. You have triangulated the signal from this location, and you get to choose your next location to go to. And keep in mind, you're trying to keep a low profile. Because if someone with a camera snaps a picture of you Rangers in your full morphed form doing wacky shit with technology that isn't quite normal, it could get back to the Machine Empire. So, you have 3 locations that you can choose to go to. The Frisbee Golf Course at Fielding Park, specifically the 7th hole. The shores of Shukheim Island, near the lair of the Dragonzord. And Angel Gate Mall, where you encountered your newest bestie friend, Genghis Khan.
Well, I think last time when we talked about it, we were going to have to wait for quite a while for the 7th hole at Frisbee Golf. At least that's what my notes say.
You have 2 options for that one. One, you could wait until dark when it's closed and sneak onto the course. The other one is to buy a ticket, get on the course, and go as if you're playing, and go from there. Where you would actually have access to the course in a relatively private manner. But it is up to you which way you want to go.
My vote is for either Angel Gate Mall or the 7th hole Frisbee Golf.
I'm cool with the mall. There's a lot of people there. We can just blend in.
Okay. So, want to demorph and go to the mall?
Yeah.
Sounds like a plan.
Yay!
Sounds like a plan.
Okay.
Let's go shopping.
Sir, I'm closer to 40 than I am 30. I haven't been to a mall in years. Hello, fellow children.
The last time I went to the mall near me, I went in for a massage with my friend, and then that's it. We walked in, went to the Asian massage place, got worked on by 2 little old ladies, and left.
I went to the mall, looked at my friends, and said, "What are we doing? Why are we here?"
No.
All right. So you want to go to the Angel Gate Mall?
Yes.
Demorphed and to the mall.
Okay. Now, how are you going to get there?
Yeah, that's the tricky part.
How far away are we from it?
Just a second. I gotta get something out of my eye, and then I will look at the map. Oh, it was just my fingers.
Good place for him.
Yeah. Like I said, one of those weeks.
Garden.
Alright,
Grove,
big screen. That's what I'm looking for. Angel Grove map. That's not
Angel
going to show
Gate
squad.
Mall. We are like way the fuck over here.
Yeah, Angel Gate Mall is, well, the municipal gardens are in Middleton Heights, and of
Angel
course the
Grove
image is
map.
blurry.
The Angel Gate Mall is southwest Angel Gate in the red.
Okay.
I have it expanded.
I'm just going to use the actual file as soon as I find it.
That's legit.
Although I do have the book in front of me, so I could just look at that. Oh, brain blasted.
Angel Grove.
All right, so yeah, you would end up having to cross the bridge and travel for a little bit to get to from the municipal gardens to the mall.
Yep.
Not a difficult ride or drive, but question is, do you have the Uber, or did somebody have their car?
No, we got here on Uma Riders, right?
No, I think you got here teleporting.
Oh, that might have been it.
It was either teleporting or the Uma Riders.
Teleport, demorph, take the bus.
Yeah.
That's
Or
another
an
good one.
Uber.
I mean, yeah.
Hell yeah, public transit, boys.
All right.
We live in Angel Grove.
Do they not have a monorail?
What the fuck?
Sorry,
You
guys.
saw what happened to that thing. You don't want to take it.
I'm assuming there are buses.
Yeah, there will be.
Monorail is more touristic than anything else.
All right, so you guys are all college age, in college or adjacent to it. So you've more than likely got a bus pass. Give me an alertness skill test.
Hell yeah. Oh god, oh god. Hell yeah. Back to confidence.
I'm using physical dice for the rest of the game.
Good start, Ricky. Good start.
Why do we?
What?
Why do we?
What's my stacked?
Wait, what the fuck?
Mine's stacked on top of his dice.
Anyway, 14.
All
right.
There it is. That's a 5.
Hey, GM.
Yeah.
I have. It's not the old one, but I have a newer dice roller on my phone. Is it okay I use that?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
I have no problem with dice rollers, just as long as you tell me that you are rolling the dice and you give me a result that is not consistently critical. Unless it's critical failures, because I would love to screw with you with those.
I was gonna say, what if it's critical failures, though?
I'm okay with those. I don't want 3 26s in a row.
Damn it. How
Jonas,
else am
what'd
I
you
gonna
get?
cheat?
What am I rolling?
Alertness.
Okay. God damn it, Mega Man. 19.
Okay. So Jonas, you and John, or the bus schedule is, and there's one coming in about a half an hour.
Okay.
See something.
Note to self: we need to invest in a team civilian vehicle, even if it is just a mystery machine.
Note to self: we do not have the money for that.
I mean,
wait a minute.
There's wealth
Pinky,
checks.
you're a content creator. You don't have a swaggity ass ride.
He lost his
get
followers when
money
he
with
had
that?
early vomiting thing. Like the first week he was playing.
And then he's
When he
been
ate
very
all that food.
occupied with Ranger stuff.
I got my sister's minivan. The one that or car. I can't remember what it was. We didn't
It was the
specify what
car
kind of
because
car.
you dove out of
I
it.
dove right out of the damn thing.
You
I
do
can
it
see
again.
it. I can see it now. You just like call her and like, hey, can you come to the municipal garden and pick us up?
Funny enough, even in character, Ricky can't even call his parents because it's just him in the house.
God.
All right. So, do you want to do anything for the half hour, or do you just want to just pass the time by?
Ricky, why do you eat weird things?
Hmm? I
Yeah,
mean,
like
why won't
silver
I
yogurt.
eat things? I mean, they are good. They might taste good or bad. They are normally good for nutrition and stuff. And it's better when they have a flavor because then you can just enjoy that part. And if it's not enjoyable, you can enjoy the fact that it's weird. I don't know. I like things with flavor.
You're a strange bird.
I'm not gonna lie, I feel a bit like a hypocrite because I myself have eaten some mighty weird fucking things. I've been desperate for a bowl of cereal, and I'm not a savage. I'm not putting water in it. We didn't have any milk, so I'd use the last can of beer.
That's not that bad, though.
No, but you have to eat it fast. Raisin Bran dissolves super fast in carbonated waters.
Oh my god. All right. Anyway, so you wait the half an hour.
I cannot do 30 minutes of this. You wait the half hour in awkward silence.
Just eat them dry. What the fuck is the problem with that?
I'm not a
right,
mongrel.
anyway.
I am. Just fucking drink that shit from the box.
Anyway, moving along.
Moving
The
right
bus
along.
shows up. You hop on, wave your little bus pass over the scanner. There's nobody else on the bus because everybody else knew that the municipal garden was closed.
Multi-pass.
This is what happens when we let Ricky schedule things.
Yeah.
Hey.
Bus
I mean,
driver
you're right,
pays
but
little
still.
attention to you, aside from the polite nods, smirks. And he, as you sit down, he gets started. Makes a few other stops on his way to he's going to one location where you're going to have to pick up another bus.
Fine.
So he brings you to let's find a random location.
The wrong side of
the
town.
bus and we get mugged.
Okay. He brings you down to the municipal library, which is maybe a little less than halfway between the gardens and the mall. And it doesn't take long for another bus to come by, pick you up. There's more people on this one. And once you're seated, the driver starts driving again. You cross the bridge, and as you get closer to the mall, he makes a few stops, lets some people off, some other people get on, but ultimately you get to the mall location. And okay. That's not the button I'm clicking. So here we are at the mall parking lot. Give me alertness skill checks, please. Man down.
18.
A straight 6.
Alert me,
Okay.
right?
Someone didn't have their coffee today.
Okay. 21.
Okay.
Seven.
You notice as you get off the bus that there seems to be a heightened state of security in the parking lot.
Ah, damn.
There are groups of Oracle Incorporated security agents patrolling all around the parking lot. Each icon on here is 2 security officers.
Alright.
And well, I don't. Do I have? No, I don't. Okay. The 2 that are like on top of, or sort of on top of this blue vehicle are actually driving around in a golf cart. And over by, like, in this area over here, like this upper right corner area of the parking lot, you see a what appears to be an Oracle security van that also has or you're pretty sure there's at least one person inside of it. So I'm gonna put. All right. This is not actual fire. This is just noting the van because it is a hot zone. Ha ha ha. I'd see myself out, but then you guys would just be having to talk to Ricky the entire time.
Oh no!
We could talk about more weird shit that I've eaten.
All right.
I'd love to know.
Yeah, close enough.
What's the weirdest breakfast you've had?
All right. So
You do not want to know what to eat on Mercuria.
is it silver yogurt?
It's humans! Soylent
I would
Green
love
is
to try.
people!
I would love to try.
Okay. All right. So you will need, in order to get to the roof of the mall, you will need to sneak, because if Oracle security gets their hands on you, there's going to be a problem. However, as you get off the bus, you see someone walking towards you. And they seem to be focused on you, kind of squinting, like they're not sure but they are continuing to head in your direction. They don't appear to be a security agent. In fact, let me see something real quick. Where are his stats?
So wait, is this a bomb threat situation or?
No. Give me a culture skill check.
Hell yeah!
Oh boy. Shit.
Do we all have to?
If you want to. If you want to try and figure out why there's a heightened state of security.
Ooh,
Not
18.
so bad. I got a 10.
20 with a crit on the D4, bitches!
Boy.
Should have saved that for when we actually needed it.
Hell no! Why would that work out in my favor? I want to be good at something that doesn't truly need to be good at.
Oh.
Fucking spectacular at hanging pictures, but building a
Of
wall.
course, the one I'm looking for is the first character on the list. All right. So as long as you rolled over a 10,
What if I roll a 10?
10's included.
10's included.
Okay, good.
Yeah. So if you meet or beat the 10, you're fine.
Great.
You managed to put it together that with recent events, the mechanomantic energy wave, the chaos that erupted the last time you were at the mall, you're basically putting 2 and 2 together that this is the reason why there is heightened security. And it's not even like it's mall security. You don't see any mall security guards. They have all been completely replaced by Oracle security. And then
Damn.
some.
Damn, I
So
like
it's
the
like
layout
for
of the
every-
old guys. They were
for
nice
every
when I
mall
tried to run
cop-
from them.
For every mall cop that was here normally, there's at least 2 Oracle security guards. And these guys are heavy duty, armed security. We're not taking any shit from little punk ass teenagers type guys.
Damn.
They will
Tragic.
tase you first and ask questions later. Because
That's
they
like
get
a
paid for it.
real.
Damn. I hate those
Um,
guys. It's not nice being tased.
no,
How much you get for slapping one of them?
You get
How
2
many volts?
tases.
Taser.
And
I will
Alright,
say
check
that
this
if
out. I hope-
you even attempt to slap one of them, 3 of them will be on you with tasers. Within
Alright, guys, pull out your
seconds.
phones. Alright, pull your phones out. I'm about to do a funny real quick.
it's
Oh,
not funny
I
real
was
quick.
about
You're
to
gonna need a
volunteer.
bucket or a helmet for the rest of your life.
I was about to volunteer, but go ahead.
All right.
Anyway,
Wow, shit, that was fucking awesome. Makes sense though because he's not close enough. This strange person that is seemingly walking towards you. As he gets closer, John, you and Jonas recognize him. It's Dr. Tam. And he is essentially making a beeline for you.
Who's the old guy running in our direction?
I don't know how he fucking. So, don't ask, don't talk. It's fine.
Relax.
And as he gets closer, you see him sort of slow down, start to look around, kind of like he's not sure exactly what he's looking for. And then okay, that's better. He isn't even looking at your faces. Who has the good listener device?
It's me.
Are you like holding it behind your back? Are you holding it in your hands out in the open?
Probably behind my back because, like, I have to get somewhere before I pull it out.
Didn't
Okay.
we have it in a bag?
He had it in
Like-
his morph pocket
That
when you guys were fighting the putties.
I
But you
forgot
had to take it
about
out.
that.
All
Okay.
right. So John, I want you to roll me an infiltration skill check to hide the device.
Here we go, Here we
Now,
go.
you don't have access to your morph pocket, that little pocket of subspace. So you're basically just trying to hide it behind your back so that people don't see it and ask too many questions.
Does a 16 work?
No,
Fuck!
20. It took a little bit. But Dr. Tam looks and goes, "You must be them."
What?
And he walks over to you. "I got a call from someone named Jack. Said he and his friends were working with the Power Rangers.
Oh, he's
And
good.
his friends were using my device to try and figure out where that energy wave came from. You must be the friends of the Power Rangers."
Yes!
"Oh, good. I wanted to see if there was anything I could do to help."
Do you know what's happening?
Can you get us to the roof of the mall?
Why would he?
Yeah, I can probably talk to the guards so that they don't notice you going up.
Right, that is where we
But
have
you're
to
gonna
go.
have
That's where we have to go to
Pause.
get this thing to work.
the
Pause.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay, so who? Jack is the Quantum Ranger?
Yes,
Okay. Sorry, I was having a bit of mental confusion.
no worries.
So why? I'm confused. Why would Jack call? Jack had nothing to do with what we were doing.
Cover us.
You don't know this yet, but like your characters don't. Jack is back at the command center and assisting as kind of an Overwatch type deal.
Okay.
You'll see him again.
Because we went in and borrowed it as Rangers, so
What's
not
that?
sure. We went and borrowed it in our Ranger forms.
Right,
so
Right. So Jack
I'm
covered
confused.
so that he gave a little description of his friends who are assisting the Rangers getting into areas that they couldn't go in uniform.
Okay.
So, as far as Dr. Tam is concerned, you guys are not the Rangers, you're just friends of Jack's.
Good.
How does he know? Whatever.
And Jack called him.
I mean, if you are asking why wouldn't he know, I guess we are teenagers and not the Power Rangers, so that's enough for him to just not want to admit that Power Rangers are teenagers.
Whether or not Dr. Tam suspects that you guys could be the Power Rangers, that's not his problem. He just wants to make sure that his device is used properly and that it's used for good. Like good reasons, all that. So if he suspects that you guys are Power Rangers, he's not going to call you on it. And if you morph right in front of him, he's going to fanboy. That's the extent of it.
I would fucking get stressed if I see like a 16-year-old transform into a fucking Power Ranger. I would fucking stress the shit out of my mind.
But we're not teenagers.
Oh no, yeah,
You guys are
early 20s.
Yeah,
there's
so
still a little bit of the not sure if that was the right choice, but I mean,
It's all good.
all good. I mean, I wouldn't look at whatever shit Ricky does constantly and think he's Power Ranger material, but he's here.
It's true. Okay, so we do have to get to the roof to use this thing, correct?
Yes. This is gonna be tight. Okay. So with the security that's here that you can see out here, you can guess that there's probably more security inside. And the only access route, aside from morphing and jumping up onto the roof, is from inside the building. So Dr. Tam looks at you and goes, "Yeah, I've dealt with some of these guys when we've hired Oracle for escort and security duty with Emigran. I can keep a couple of them distracted for a little while, but I don't think I can do it for very long."
Do you know why Oracle's here?
My guess is just because of all the recent chaos.
Noted.
I mean, from what I heard, there was a guy that looked like Genghis Khan running through the mall, and there was a small monster attack in the area that's under construction for refit.
Dang, that's crazy.